What's good? It's your boy JB. Guess what? Fuck around and find out. It's season 2. Guess what? I hope you've subscribed, you've liked, you comment on this video, or possibly if you're listening, just make for sure you've shared this to your friend, your family member, and guess what? You got the wrong one but the right podcast. It's the J Podcast. Yes, we got our special guest on the show right now. Just guess what? Fuck around and find out. It's season 2. Guess what? I hope you guys have listened, comment, like, and shared this.
Hello, it's your girl, OG Pearl the Queen, and I'm checking in right now on the J Podcast. You got the wrong one, but the right podcast. And look, make sure if you're listening, you like, you comment, you subscribe, you hit that bell on that YouTube, and while you at it, tap into my IG and all social medias at the Queen Says _ Hello?
And guess, you got the wrong one, but the right podcast, and it's your boy JB.
Cause it's absolutely not. You think you got one, but it's absolutely not.
You heard what she said. Tell him, Pearl.
Absolutely not. That clap don't pay no rucks. Cause it's absolutely not.
Geeky little freaky little bitch, might let him nibble a bit. But don't get too attached, I know you a rental and shit. Ain't gotta worry about me, cause my reputation in this. No, I don't post my sneaky link, cause it's too many to fit. If I'm ever in my feelings, I just go give me some money.
You heard what she said. Tell him, Pearl.
Funny, but let's be for real here, sonny. I need to go and write a book. I call it P shit for dummies. Y'all niggas going outside. Is your life really that bad? You gotta sit up and gossip about the one bad bitch you ain't had. I'm telling you niggas, tighten up. I'm a different bitch when I'm mad. Ha 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 ha. I'ma always get the last laugh. Absolutely not. Oh my god, I be sleeping in this shit.
Alright, what's good, you guys? It's your boy JB. It's the J Podcast. You got the wrong one, but the right podcast. I got my girl Pearl. It's part 2. I might forget, but I won't forget.
Yes. And look, you got the wrong one, but the right podcast, just like you said.
It is part 2. We're going to get into the smoke, like I always say. This part 2, like I always say about part 2, it gets a little reckless.
Yeah. We're going to get raunchy, y'all. That's why I came back.
It's a little fire. Like,
yeah.
Like Dungeon Dragon. Bigfoot. Get on your good
Get
foot.
on your good foot. Skip, bitch.
That's that kind of,
Yeah.
that kind of episode.
They ain't ready for that.
You heard that then. Get on your good foot, bitch.
Dang.
Cause she was lying on that dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. So, we're gonna get into the smoke, y'all. This is the J Podcast with your boy JB. I got Pearl. I know you guys remember Pearl from part 1. Yeah. I know it's been a minute since you guys probably have listened. This is part 2.
Yeah.
So, first topic I'm gonna get into. I'm already gonna get into it. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? It's like a lyric, a verse for me. You know, I ain't a rapper. Cause guess what? I do got pressure though.
Yeah. For real. I'm gonna put him on my tape. Little do you know.
Little do y'all not know. But sometimes you gotta trust them red flags. Cause sometimes your intuition telling you something you ain't listening to, and sometimes it ain't your friend or your family. It's you that need to be listening to your red flags. Yeah. Cause guess what? They always say you gotta forgive yourself sometimes. Cause guess what? When you get a friend, a man, anybody. All them checks ain't always gonna be checked by,
right?
Because you gonna have to surrender something for
you
something.
Have to sacrifice something.
Some ain't gonna be bigger than some. Some ain't gonna taste like it tastes.
Oh, hold on. Look now.
Some things you just gonna have to give up, honey. You ain't gonna be able to get that chocolate cake every time, okay?
Taste number 1. I can't get that taste up.
But what if you gotta sacrifice the looks for the taste? Remember red flags?
Let me tell you something. I did that once, and it backfired. So guess what?
So you
Because
have
the last thing I have is an ugly ass nigga play with me. If you don't
What about a
get your-
friend?
What I always say, act your face.
What about your friend?
My friends too.
Oh, so okay.
I love
Scared
my
of her?
friends. I love my friends.
What if they face got makeup on it? They gotta act that too.
But see, no, I ain't gonna say act they face, but we gonna keep it 100. My friends know I'm raunchy. My friends know I keep it a buck.
Oh, so I know what you're talking about. So what you telling me is, if the way I act, the way I do things, if I want to get out here and twerk that ass after we
let
leave
you
the
do
club
that
or something,
shit.
you gonna let me do it because no matter if I'm a guy or not,
You gon' listen. That's the fuck you want to do. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stand right there by you because
Probably gonna twerk with me.
Type of way, then I'm gonna be ready for them to. Yeah.
Look, if you
anybody-
buck.
there you go for my friends. That motherfucking part.
even for your man, right? If your
Yeah.
man and you out there
And he
throwing that
wanna-
ass,
yes.
you going out there throwing that ass with him.
That part.
Oh, okay.
You jumping in that water, I'm jumping in.
Okay, so you said, okay, babe, let's go. Come on. I heard that. We the Titanic. Okay, I heard that. I got you, babe. No, I don't want to do Titanic because I think
Yeah.
I think
They
that
went overboard. Literally.
it was meant to happen.
Literally.
Because who getting on that boat looking like that? That boat was nice.
Listen, put us in that time. Titanic would
But-
have went a lot differently.
But red flags, sometimes we don't see them red flags because we be thinking they blue, purple,
Yeah.
all them other colors,
Let that
fine
shit
as hell,
slide.
everything. We be like, oh, that thing fine, or oh, that's my BFF.
Yeah.
To my, oh, that's my ride or die. But first off, you don't know that person. The fuck? You talking about you love them 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, we all have been that person. Come
Facts.
on. Come on now.
We have.
And you've had that point where you got on the phone with your mama, you telling the boy, I love you, I'm gonna be with you all day and all
I'm gonna
that.
marry you. I'm gonna have your kids.
And what happened? Where you at now?
Where that nigga at?
Where he at?
I don't know. Somewhere had somebody else's kids.
Or that friend you said, I'm gonna ride with her, or I'm gonna ride with him. Where they at now?
What's good? It's your boy JB. Guess what? Fuck around and find out. It's season 2. Guess what? I hope you've subscribed, you've liked, you comment on this video, or possibly if you're listening, just make for sure you've shared this to your friend, your family member, and guess what? You got the wrong one but the right podcast. It's the J
Red
Podcast.
flag.
Look, paint me red. Paint the city red tonight.
Okay, because baby, I'm finna ride along, baby. I'm that ride or die. Okay?
Exactly.
Do you hear me? I'm with him and I'm always gonna be
Yeah,
with him.
no,
What that lady
you
say,
should.
this my man. And
I'ma
I'm gonna
stick
ride
beside
for him. Yes! You see
I'ma stick
Charles?
beside him.
You see Charles and Netta out here.
Listen, your lunch ready, Charles. And he come, guess what? He come get his lunch every time.
And did you not see Yvette and Jody? What he gonna do? Mate.
You see where he ended up back at? Hello.
And what she was making that next morning? Well, he said, go in there and make them tacos. He slapped that ass and said, go make me some tacos. Baby, Yvette knew what was up.
Okay, Yvette.
I was a Yvette sometimes, but I think we all was
We
a
all
Yvette.
been a Yvette.
Because she didn't look at them red flags
A
at all.
couple of times. She the one probably made that motherfucker red. I ain't gonna lie. Baby boy. Shit. That's probably why she ain't went nowhere. Accountability. We, some of us can be toxic our damn selves. Mm-hmm.
I heard that, baby. Because
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Have you ever been in a red flag? Have you
I
ever been
was the red
somebody's
flag. I was the red flag, baby. I knew I was the red flag. Because guess what? I painted the town red, blue, purple, all that with him.
Ooh.
Because guess what I said?
What?
We finna ride together and we gonna die together. Because guess what I did? I used to be the one that I was ready to pull a strap on a lap. Like, what we doing?
Pull it out.
What we doing?
Sit it right here.
What we doing? I was on some mob type stuff, but
As you should be though.
my mama taught me well. That's
been-
all I'm gonna say. My mama
you
taught
been
me well. She taught me very well to know that.
You've been delivered.
But I saw it in her. That's probably why I didn't know about them red flags. Because it's a generational thing, I think, sometimes. Because we see our parents out here saying, well, I'm going to stick with that nigga no matter what.
Listen.
Because, they say it's good, so why leave it, right?
Man. Well, like you just said in the beginning, it's certain sacrifices and shit. I seen a lot of people in my family deal with certain shit because they man taking care of home and shit like that. I mean, I get it. Yeah, bills paid for the house standing.
Dick good and all
Dick
that,
good, food in the
but
house.
Dick don't pay no bills either.
Exactly. Cause just like that dick doing it, guess what? Another dick can do it too. So what makes you different?
Because they come in all color, sizes, shape, forms, all that. But also, just know, he can get put out too. Because guess what? That red flag gonna get him put out. Because guess what? His mama ain't gonna... He can go back to that mama house.
Okay.
Or go back to sister girl house or sister boy house.
What they say, back to the apartments. Back to the apartments you go. To the apartments.
Because guess what?
Send ass
that one
down.
red flag might be he ain't got no money. But you out here paying for him to eat, sleep, breathe. Or, here's the other thing. That red flag might be he cheating on you.
Ooh. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Because once he cheat on you, do you be able to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Let's just work it out." But guess what? What if it ain't you that made this happen? It was him.
It was him.
Or let me not put that on my men. Let me make sure I get on my women too, and also my sister girls that's in my lane. The gay girls out here doing it too.
Pam.
They are here. Yeah, I'm Pam now. Yes, this is Pam. Yeah, you're getting Pam right now. Yes, we're gonna get on everybody around here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. They doing it too.
Boom. Because guess what? Everybody can get it around here. Because guess what? Once you cheat, ain't no coming back from there. I'm sorry to say it because at that point, remember, it is at that point red flags. Red flags.
Yeah. Facts.
Like, seriously, facts.
Yeah. I was a nigga red flag once.
Also, you was a sneak.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was a red flag once.
But watch them red flags. Because guess what? You can't forgive it all the time.
Nope.
You're going to keep putting a band-aid on something that you can't come back from. Because once you go cheat,
it's a wrap.
they say lay down with dogs, you get fleas.
Fleas.
And most of them people that you lay down with are dogs. Even a bee. A bee can be that too. A gay girl, gay boy.
And they'll sting you. There you go. Listen, they don't know. They gonna learn though.
Ashley, wait on you. I was looking at you. Did you
Look,
hear that?
I did hear that.
All right, you guys. So, I would just say this. Sometimes you might have thought you made me lose everything to thought. Thought. I'm going to get my lick back
It's time.
in so many ways.
Yeah, it's time.
Little do you know, because guess what? One person don't play about me, and guess who don't play about me? It ain't just Jesus. It's them personalities.
Ooh, one. One.
All of them. It's all of them. Also, it's my friends. I'm going to just say that. Play.
Yeah.
And there's been many of times when I had to get my lick back. And guess what? I ain't have to do nothing but sit back
Yeah.
and just
That's
do what
all
I
you
need to
can
do.
do.
I had to pull a madam one day. And all I had to do was just sit back. And guess what happened?
What?
I ain't go to jail, did I? You see me here today, right? I ain't go to jail. My friends didn't go to jail either. But I'm not going to speak on what really happened. Just know
Why we can't
some
speak
windows
on
got bust.
Oh.
And some people got hurt. That's what happened.
It's time to get your lick back. It's time to get your
And
lick
guess
back.
what? It wasn't me to do anything. My hands didn't have to touch nobody. All I did is tell them what happened. And at that point, my lick got back.
Oh.
Also, just like with my ex, my lick got back how many years later?
About exes, y'all.
How many years later?
Spicy.
Look where he at.
Oh. Do we care?
He's in jail getting that ass fucked. That's what's really going on.
Look, fuck them.
Let's go. Because
Yeah.
in real life, you broke my arm, hurt my arm, bitch, and you thought it was that cute. But guess what now? I ain't have to do that and get my lick back.
That's karma, like we were just talking about.
You don't have some stories where you got your lick back and you ain't have to do nothing?
Have I? Listen, I done been in a couple of situations where, you feel me, like you said, the big God don't play about you. Listen, it have been a couple of times where I'm looking back like, oh, that child support payment caught up with you. Oh, damn. Oh, that bitch you thought you left me for, she left you for that other nigga. Oh. Yeah, I just get to sit back, and that's why I said on that song, ha ha, ha ha, I'ma always get the last laugh. Because every time, I'ma always get that last laugh. Karma, like we were just talking about, gonna keep on coming, baby. Like you said, it ain't no she, it ain't no he, Ain't no nigga don't know what it is, what color it is, and when it's coming.
Girl, because
But
guess
no, I
what?
ain't lift a finger.
Because when I pull a you on you, you going to get mad, right? Right? Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
They
got to
don't like
pull
that.
a you on you. And when it come to them friends, them family, even them close, your boo too sometimes. Sometimes what my girl Vivica Fox did, you know, with her tacky wig that you can get at the good old beauty supply store.
Don't do it like that.
But she's a Gucci gobbler too.
Oh. Ooh.
Didn't you hear about it?
No.
But anyways,
Can we get a small segment on the Gucci Gobbler?
150, but that ain't my business. That ain't my business.
I do want them to get back together though.
Maybe she gotta eat the gooch.
She a little old for him, but I do want them to get back together.
You
He
know what
miss
she
her.
gotta do. You know what she gotta do to get him back.
He miss her.
So you think 50 a part of this Diddy scheme?
Oh, listen.
You know what they say? I pull a you on you. Cause guess what?
I ain't gonna lie. I think I think they tried to drag him into the Diddy scheme. But then he too much of a hood nigga that he like. Nah,
I'm gonna
it's
say
my
R. Kelly a
reputation.
part of this. I think R. Kelly snitched on Diddy. Cause guess what?
Yeah, he
Diddy
ain't
didn't
finna
get
be
him
the
no
only
money.
nigga going down. I feel R. Kelly. I'll be on the same shit. Listen, all y'all rap niggas was doing this shit with me. So guess the fuck what? If I gotta go down and y'all niggas wanna be quiet, then guess who the fuck going down with me? And guess what? I ain't mad at him.
So what you telling me is
They took his shit off of streaming. What he say on that podcast? Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me, man.
So what you telling me is this was all planned by R. Kelly. So R. Kelly was the one that pulled.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. That's what I think.
No, I know. Cause guess what? He was
You
gonna get
know?
his get back. He was gonna get that get back.
He got
And
his
all
get
of them
back.
nasty. They all was nasty. They all probably was doing something with each other.
He got his lick back.
And guess who was the
I
ringleader?
didn't even think of it like that.
Good old Diddy was the ringleader out here tossing all of them.
What they call the little thing where you got
Remixed to the
got
ignition,
little
hot and
dolls
fresh out the
from the
kitchen.
strings. What they call it? When you controlling the little dolls from a string.
Oh, you talking about when the voodoo dolls
yeah,
too?
the little, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Put the word
Pinocchio.
down.
Pinocchio. They was doing the Pinocchio situation. But I will say this.
That's Diddy.
He pulled R. Kelly pulled a U on them, honestly. Because R. Kelly said, y'all ain't gonna let me get this money right
Y'all
now.
ain't
Because
gonna
remember, R. Kelly and Diddy was cool.
They was. Shit, all them niggas was cool. Honestly, all them niggas was cool.
When you say cool, what you mean?
Shit, being able to pop bottles and what they used to pop back in the day. Cavassier and shit.
So are you telling me
Sipping
that was
Cavassier.
brotherly love or what kind of love?
I can't say it was brotherly love because I wasn't in them rooms with them. But
If you was a fly on the
as
wall,
far
it
as
would have been
them-
different.
As far as it being black culture, they was cool in that aspect. I feel like
So do you
I don't think it was no deeper than that.
So do you think that it's been some hurt that Diddy had and he probably ain't forgave a lot of people or a lot of people ain't forgave him? I
Nigga,
guess.
if it's hurt, I feel like it's shit that happened before Diddy life had anything to do with the music industry. And he exerting that anger and pain out on people that had absolutely nothing to do with that. That's trauma. I can't say that that's him trying to do that on purpose. That's trauma. You know, it don't give an excuse for what he doing. Let me say that. You don't give a goddamn excuse, but that nigga got some trauma. That's what I definitely
It's
see.
Kim. It's his wife. I think now that he
The
tried
one
to
that
get rid of
passed?
I think he tried to get rid of her. Because guess what? Like I said, in that topic I said, don't forget I pull a you on you.
You heard about that book?
That's probably what they got.
Bling,
they probably
bling.
got that book, and that's probably why all of them
Bling,
getting
bling.
arrested.
Yeah, y'all gotta read that. It's juicy.
All I gotta say is, don't forget. I
It's
won't forget at all,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna forgive you.
yeah.
But I won't forget. Just know that.
I just gotta move different around you. That's all that is. That's all.
What's good? It's your boy JB. Guess what? Fuck around and find out. It's season 2. Guess what? I hope you've subscribed, you've liked,
you comment on this video, or possibly if you're listening, just make for sure you've shared this to your friend, your family member, and guess what? You got the wrong one, but the right podcast. It's the J Podcast. Press play, big booty bitch. All right. So, like I was saying, you guys, for real. Also, think about this, Pearl, for real. Like, you can't always have to get a congratulations,
That's fact.
a celebration, or a validation to feel like you great. You know that, right?
I know.
You know that, right? Y'all know that, right? You ain't gotta have a celebration like, bitch, we ain't gotta always go out for brunch.
Facts.
Cause bitch, sometimes I ain't got no money, bitch. Sometimes I'm a little po, bitch. Okay, bitch, the mimosas will catch up with you, and then also, bitch, I'm not trying to get my back blown out too much. Okay, cause guess what? I don't feel it sometimes. Okay,
Listen, I might be in for the back blown out.
Me too,
section,
but girl,
know.
when you got the mimosas in you, girl, you don't feel shit.
It got too crazy.
But I feel like you ain't gotta always be the person pleasing,
Right.
being pleased by that
Right.
person all the time. You ain't gotta be the people pleaser.
You're right. Some people just need to be okay with being content sometimes. It's okay to sit down and just kind of, what Nikki say, be in the moment.
Be in the moment, because if you don't be in the moment about being celebrated, being validated, and congratulated, why do you have to have somebody
What are you
tell you
doing it
you
for?
great? Like, why
Yeah.
do you have to tell? You got to be
Think about your
okay.
purpose.
You got to be okay with your own self and forgive yourself for the things you do to you, not anybody else. Like, remember, you might forgive yourself, but don't forget that what you've done to get to that point of saying
Right.
forgive. I'm going to say that because remember, this topic is real, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. It's a lot of forgiving I have to give myself to. Or also, I do want to say this. I literally want to say this.
Right.
I forgive my mama. I forgive my mama.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
forgive my family. I
That's
forgive
real.
everybody that has ever done me wrong. I'm going to say that in real life because I'm the realest nigga. And I hate to say the N-word, y'all, but
I applaud
what
that.
I will say is you got to be a real ass piece right here.
Yeah.
Me. And you got to be Pam. And when I say Pam, I mean pretty ass Matum. Yes, this Bisha right here. Big Bisha.
Okay.
You heard that.
We
But
try
yes,
to keep it contained. But
like I said, I forgive anybody that has done me wrong. Because here's the thing, guess what? I ain't gotta see you.
yeah.
I ain't gotta talk to you.
Kick it with
I ain't gotta talk to you or kick it with you.
Look, I ain't gotta kick it with you, skate with you.
I ain't gotta be in the gym with you to forgive you at all. Because guess what? I don't need that validation to say I'm okay with the forgiveness. I don't need the congratulations to friend, we made it up.
Yeah.
I don't need that, let's go turn up. No.
Right.
I'm okay with being okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm great with it. I just had a crazy situation with a family member where I too had to be okay with not having that validation of us having that connection family wise. And I had to too sit back and just be like, okay, you know what? Although you not grown enough to come and apologize, I still forgive you. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit back and say that to myself too. And honestly, I felt a million times better when I did it. A lot of times that shit don't be for them, it be for you. You know what I'm saying? So like we just said, be okay with not having a congratulation, a validation.
And just be okay with being okay. Sometimes you're not going to get that sorry. You're
what's
not
the real
going to get
flex?
that.
Because what's the real flex?
The real flex is I'm still that bitch. And I don't need anybody to validate who the fuck I am. Because the real flex, I got my lick back.
Yeah.
Did you get yours?
Yeah, all the time.
Because guess what?
We getting it.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm going to get the last laugh every time.
Because if you
Every
don't get that
time.
last laugh and don't think you got your lick back or show that real flex,
Yeah.
because in real life, if you was to see me back in the day, you probably be like, oh, look at him back in the day. He don't look nothing like that person back in the day.
Yeah.
First off, yes, I don't have the wigs.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not overly gay
Evolving.
like I used to be. But I'm not forgiving who the fuck I was back in the day because that's who made me who I was. Excuse
Exactly.
my French, y'all, but I said what I said.
There you
I
go.
told y'all I'm not forgiving shit. Let me stop forgiving. What the fuck am I forgiving about? What? This the J podcast. You got the
Clock it.
right one, but the wrong podcast.
The wrong podcast.
But
Clock
you do
that
got the
shit.
wrong one, but the right podcast. How about that? Periante. This the J podcast. It's getting real now. Now it's getting real, Pearl. I heard that. I heard that. It's getting real. Because, y'all, seriously, for real, the real flex is, I'm for real. People be trying to, like, bring back, well, I want the OJ. No. If you wanted the OJ, you will be afraid to get me because, bitch, I'm a monster.
Yeah. If they wanted the OJ, they wouldn't be saying that.
Do they want the old Pearl?
They knew that. Oh, whew.
But why do they always try to compare the old you to the new you right now? Why do they always like to bring up the old you and be like, Pearl, old you, or Jay, you need to not do that or all that?
That's because they stuck in the past. Let them stay back there.
But do you forgive yourself for being that person back then?
Absolutely
than you is now?
Absolutely not. No, I never will. I embrace that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the journey. Period.
Do you feel...
I can't wait till they find my old pictures, you know what I'm saying, deep down in my Facebook, you know what I'm saying, in my documentary, in your documentary.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, baby. They don't want to watch the their going to be lit, baby, because once they pick, whoever they pick to play me, baby, be ready, baby, because they going to end up seeing my real me, baby. The real me, honey, honey, don't ask none of my friends, because them be where it's lying. Anything they say, do not believe them. I'm serious, do not believe them. They don't know me for real. They do not know me, because they know too much, first off. And if they run their mouth...
And you gonna know who said what, too.
Because y'all know I know what you know. And I know some about you, too. To know me.
Insurance.
And I have insurance, too. Know that receipts. So snitch on me if you want to.
I know that's right.
That one right here. But for real, I hate when they compare like the old you to the new you, and it make you think, why do I apologize all the time saying I'm sorry about what I did back in the past. No. Because guess what? That's who brought me who I am today. Like seriously, that's literally brought me to who I am today. Yes, I went through abuse, but I'm not apologizing why I went through abuse. But guess what? I learned how to fight. No, I learned how to fight, girl. I learned how to beat that ass now. Because guess what? A nigga ain't never gonna put his hands on me or injure me again. Because first off, I was dumb. I was young and dumb, and I was in love. I was young and dumb in love. Secondly, when I was 18, dating men that was older than me, first off, I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it because in real life, what if I would have got kidnapped?
We all done this.
What if I would have got kidnapped in real life? Yeah. Real life, would have got kidnapped. It would have been over with.
Shit, a young nigga kidnap you too.
Lost my mom at an age that I didn't think I was going to lose her. Lost her at a wrong time that I was supposed to lose her. Lost her a day that I didn't want to lose her. On Christmas, y'all. When I say... I forgive the one person I never thought I would always say I would not want to be mad at. It's God. Because I forgive God. Because there was one person I lost that I loved. That was my best friend. Why would I want my best friend to be taken away from me at an age that I didn't even know how to be me? You didn't even know because she was the one that embraced the gayness in me. She embraced my just originality. She was original about what she did. She embraced who she was. So that made me be the person I am today. So I would say I would never want to distance what I did back in the day because back in the day made me who I am today. Because here's the thing. I'm going to be Jay to the day I die. No matter when I walk out of this world or when I walked in this world. Because guess what? I was a breach, baby. Just know that I almost didn't make it. Because guess what?
So you got a purpose to serve.
I have a purpose to serve. Yeah. Real talk. So guess what? That OJ brought who I am today. What about you, Pearl? I know you got a story.
Listen, I got a story. I ain't going to lie. I don't talk about it too much. But I say a couple years ago, I was hit by a car. And I'm going to just leave it at that. But basically just had to start all the way over learning how to walk and everything. Especially me being this goddamn big. You know what I'm saying? So it was, That's it.
What about the old Pearl?
Listen, the old Pearl, let me tell you. The old Pearl was in them streets. And not the Freaknik style. Like, you know... Really on that trap shit, and if you listen to the music, like the old music for sure, you'll see, because I talk about it, I embrace it as part of culture. I'm not proud of it, but I'll never regret it. You know what I'm saying? It made me who I am. It made me...
But you don't never have them times where you feel like, man, I shouldn't have been that girl back in the day. But sometimes you have that battle. It's like, what I would say is Pearl and OG Pearl, and then you got your actual government name.
Yes.
That battles with, you know what I mean, battles with
Right.
that
That's
all at
That's
once.
America's sweetheart.
Y'all all literally like battle, right? And sometimes
Absolutely.
you be forgiving. You be
That
wanna
real
like
Gemini shit.
don't you literally sometimes forgive yourself? You be like, I'm sorry, Pearl. Maybe I shouldn't have been there extra that day. Or maybe, girl, maybe we shouldn't have did that in the past.
I do that all the time. That's what you got to do. That's part of self-love, honestly. It's part of self-care. You know, it's a big segment, like forgiving yourself for a lot of things, even if you don't regret things that you did. Like, cause like I just said, I don't regret my past, but you know, I made a lot of dumbass decisions. If I could go back, I would do a lot of things differently, but I don't regret it whatsoever because it made me who I am, and it's got me standing here today with, you know, a message to even say. You know,
Come
some
on,
people
standing
ain't
10
even got
toes down.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah,
Come
all
on.
around.
Oh,
Look.
get on your good foot.
Get on your good foot.
So, you guys, seriously, for real, don't forget, you still gonna be you. No matter if you think about the old you, new you, all that, but don't be out here apologizing who you is. Like, seriously, but don't forget. But you are gonna forgive who you are for yourself, for you, self-love. Okay?
That's facts.
One.
Hello, it's your girl, OG Pearl the Queen, and I'm checking in right now on the J Podcast. You got the wrong one, but the right podcast. And look, make sure if you listening, you like, you comment, you subscribe, you hit that bell on that YouTube, and while you at it, tap into my IG and all social medias at @thequeensays_. Hello?
And yes, you got the wrong one, but the right podcast, and it's your boy JB.
Shit. Now look. Some of these folks out here be acting crazy. They be fake crazy. But I'm real
I heard being
crazy.
phony.
Yeah. But see, I'm real crazy. Like I say on that song, I'm a different bitch when I'm mad. Listen, this is not this ain't no game. It's for real. They out here be acting like it's cute for the internet. No, baby.
This ain't baddies. This
No.
ain't Bad Girls Club. I'm not Natalie.
No.
You can't chin check me. What you gonna do? Chin check me? No, ma'am. I take it. I'm crazy too. I'm for real crazy. You wanna know how crazy I can get?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell them.
oh.
Tell 'em.
But guess what? I don't tell all my moves.
Okay.
That's another thing.
That's how you know you real crazy.
I don't tell all my moves. I walk in. I do everything in silence.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You would never know what I'm gonna do.
That
I
might
might
go
tell you
wrong.
what I'm gonna do, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna say, "Oh, girl, I'm gonna do that, da 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 da," but I'm not over
But
there
you gonna
playing. I'm
expect
playing
it.
in something else
Right.
up here. Me and my personalities, we having a whole conference call
How
about
many?
this.
How
It's
many?
plenty of those in there. Oh, it's a lot of them in there. I can bring them up. Oh,
I know that's
we
right.
got Jay
Yeah.
That's like, you know, the girl that you really gotta like. She
We got
she
Beyonce.
look pretty. She look pretty girl. You know, little Nicki Minaj, little Beyonce, little Rihanna mix all together. You know, all that.
Yeah.
You got the Trinity. That's Beyonce. Then you got Bisha.
Ooh.
Whew.
Now
Bisha's
I done
that
heard
girl.
about Bisha. I done heard about Bisha.
Bisha the girl you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, we
That's
gonna
the
leave.
big-
We gonna leave Bisha.
If you had to give Bisha a face, madam.
Ooh.
That's madam. I'm serious.
Yeah.
She's the one that you for real have
Yeah,
to
we
watch.
gonna- we
Because
gonna
she's the
leave
one that
Bisha.
would probably lose it in 2 seconds.
Facts.
Because guess what? Papa John's can't walk into because of Bisha. Because of Bisha. Because guess what? They said the wrong thing to Bisha, and Bisha got in that
Okay.
driver's seat. You know they got a driver's
went
seat up
crazy.
there in their brain. I don't know if you know, but it is a driver's seat up
Oh,
there
it
for your
is.
personalities.
Oh, I
Seriously.
know.
And I don't know if people think that's crazy or something. That's real life. We have those tendencies where your personalities jump in the seat sometimes.
Cruise
You got
control.
Joshua, which is, you know, the boy that's like, how you doing? How you
Yeah.
doing?
That's the professional.
Professional. Then you got JB, which is the podcast guy y'all getting right now. What's good? You know, I'm giving you boy
Yeah.
whatever I want to give you. Okay. Heard what I said. Boom. But yes, and then you got Jayla. That's the girl that's
Ooh,
she
Jayla
like
sounds spicy, y'all. Listen.
she's that girl.
Jayla
Know her.
sounds
She's like a
spicy.
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
she
saying.
she no
like-
lesbian though. She no
I
lesbian.
like
know
Jayla.
her.
Jayla
She don't-
sounds spicy.
She don't eat no cat. Sorry, she doesn't eat the cat. Sorry, I don't do that, baby. Sorry, Jayla.
No, Jayla.
She's the girl. She's running. She's running.
Ooh.
She's running.
So Jayla, if Jayla.
She's have the
Jayla got the
2-piece. Yeah, the 2-piece
okay,
up.
she got
and she get on the table and say, "All you
Now all you motherfucking bitches.
Oh, she's about her money. She's about her money.
Okay.
Cause like Ronnie said,
spicy.
what Ronnie said, use what you got to get what you want, and stop playing with that chump change.
Give it a real motherfucker. Give some real motherfucking money.
Like I said, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't need a check. I don't need a check because guess what? I ain't that crazy.
Yeah. Look.
Now, I ain't in the little jacket now. You ain't got to put me in no jacket. Now, Bisha might need a jacket, not me. Okay. Facts.
Yeah, Bisha, we gon'.
What about you?
Who
are those? Who we have in the seat?
So, you have Pearl, which is who you have right here, the sweetheart, the loving, kind, cosmopolitan, fly on the wall. And then OG. You ever get OGP, you'll never get anybody else. OGP a little throw the fuck off. See, when I say on my songs that I'm cool, but I'm not friendly, that's OGP saying that shit. The OG Pearl, them 3 letters, that block shit. When I say South 7 Princess, that's a double up of the OGP. But see, the original girl, cause see, that's what the OG stands for. Nobody knows that OG and OG Pearl stands for original girl. If you ever get that original girl, I'll be cool, calm, and collective, and I'll be also ready to pop off. That's that real, true Gemini. That original girl for my friends. If we out and motherfuckers is playing with us, oh yeah, she cool, she calm in the background. Hey y'all, but I might pop you real quick. Oh yeah,
so you
about
like
my friends.
in the up there, y'all having a conference call about what's gonna happen. And
They all at the steering wheel like this. They all grabbing at the steering wheel, fighting each other, trying to figure out OGP. Hold on, but Pearl no, but OGP no, but Pearl.
Girl, that's us. That's us up here, and we trying to figure it out. And Bisha literally bullies everybody. I'm gonna tell you that she's the bee that bullies everybody.
Bisha, we got.
You seen her?
Yeah,
I forgot you seen her.
You see I'm clutching my shirt.
I forgot you seen her.
Ooh, y'all.
She like Debo. She'll pop up, but guess what? Not the way Debo was on some junky stuff. That ain't what Bisha was about. Bisha's the girl that's gonna get that money, be about her friends, and always on her shit.
Always
know her. Cause she's that bitch.
Bisha not friendly. Bisha not friendly.
She only friendly to her friends.
Her friends.
Only.
That's it.
And if you get Bisha and you get her out of character, it's over with.
It's a wrap. Ain't no other.
A different bitch when she's mad. Period.
That motherfucking part. Run it.
You listening to the J podcast with your girl Pearl. Let's go. You ain't got what? I'ma get the last laugh. Yeah. All right. Let's go. We got Pearl on the track. Let's go. It's the J podcast. Mother Nature thought she was gonna do what she did, but girl, I got control of this. You thought J, baby. Let's go.
Bring Bisha out. Bring Bisha out. Yeah, bring Bisha out. Bisha, I said bring Bisha out. Bring Bisha out. Yeah, bring Bisha out.
It's Big Bang Bisha, we on the track. Pearl thought I wasn't a rapper. She thought I wasn't a rapper. Let's go.
I can't wait to tell T-Love about this shit.
Let's go. All right. Let's go. Yeah. All right. But we gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this topic, y'all. But there was a little intermission, but we want to make sure we get y'all still hyped. Hopefully y'all still listening and have not stopped, okay? Because I told y'all I'm literally gonna have a good time, okay? I'm gonna have a good time this podcast, period. Bisha is halfway through this episode. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it was from Jay to Bisha, right? But I'm gonna say this. Don't forget, you gonna have that story like Precious, my girl Precious.
Yeah.
You remember she ran with that chicken?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a story.
That was a hell of a comeback.
Baby. Or you gonna have a story like Mary, like her mama. What she say? I shut my fat ass up. And I got quiet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
And guess what? She said you over there with your notes and stuff and writing on your paper.
With your book.
And think you got your degree. And you think you know every fucking thing. But you gotta have that kind of story that when Precious was up there at the top of their steps, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Precious was up there at the top of their steps, y'all.
Thanks.
That's my girl. I'm gonna run that clip after this. But y'all, Precious was up their steps. And when Mary ran up them steps, you gotta run with your dream on there too.
Gotta go.
You literally have to run up there and have that kind of story. When
Trying me? I think you really trying to fuck with me. You fucking with my money, and you gonna stand up there and look down at me like you're a motherfucking woman? I'ma show you what real women do, bitch. So you don't know what real motherfucking women do. Real motherfucking women sacrifice. I should've.
Hello, it's your girl, OG Pearl the Queen, and I'm checking in right now on the J Podcast. You got the wrong one, but the right podcast. And look, make sure if you listening, you like, you comment.
Mary ran up there and tore Precious up, y'all.
Yeah.
It was over with. She tore Precious up. But did you not hear what she said? You think you grown, bitch? Huh? You think you let this white bitch in my house? Huh? Huh, bitch?
That's what she said.
But if you had to be Precious, what would you do?
Listen, I would have been beat her ass, cause we the same size here, ain't we?
Pearl, not we the same size.
It's a fair fight. If you whoop it on me, I'm whooping on you.
But what did Monique say? When you play with fire,
You get burned.
that's what Oprah did, right? Ooh.
Look, you know what? Don't start.
Or Tyler Perry. Ooh.
Ooh, let's not talk about Mr. TP. Let's not talk about Mr. TP because I'm real.
I'm not talking bad about him. So
I am.
try to sue me, B.
I am. I'll be the one to do it.
Because TP, you're not
upset.
gonna sue me, and I'm not Tasha K. Thank you, definitely not her.
He can sue me.
I ain't got nothing for you, my boy.
Tell us who Karen other baby is and quit motherfucking playing. That's why I'm upset. Sue me, bitch. Take it how you want to take it.
And when is you bringing all the Queen's men back? Because, baby,
That's what I'm saying.
that is my show, baby. But we
Bring
off
the
topic,
real.
Pearl. We went off topic. I'm sorry,
Bring the
but
real back.
this my podcast.
Look,
I
we
run
can
this.
chop.
I
We can
run
chop.
this. No, we ain't chopping nothing.
We
This
ain't chopping
this
shit.
mine. This mine. Thank you. We don't chop nothing.
'Cause they
I'm
got
like
the right
Nikki.
one,
You want to know
baby.
this? I'm like Nikki. When this pen is hot, it's hot. And guess what? My mic is hot right now.
Ooh.
I'm just letting you know that, Pearl.
Because they got the right one.
But the wrong podcast to fuck with. Because guess what? It's JB. And guess what? I'm not forgiving anybody going forward.
Yeah.
But I'm going to remember things,
keep
like
it
for
in there.
real. Because
That
it
chain.
is a point where you do have to grow up and learn that you ain't finna keep playing with me
Yeah.
at all. You ain't finna keep manipulating me. You ain't finna keep telling me, forgive your family, forgive this person,
Facts.
forgive your mom, forgive your sister. I will choose who I forgive because
Right.
guess what? Those boundaries gonna get me where I need to get.
There you
Seriously.
go.
And I will say this. There are a couple of friends I do want to shout out. March. Hey, girl. remember from last episode, March? I forgive you, girl, for not letting me be in your wedding suites.
Ooh.
I do forgive you, sweets. I really want to be up there supporting you and your man that is possibly a part of the LGBTQ element of P, QRS element of P club. And I'm not coming for my people. But what I will say is, March, I forgive you, friend. You're not my friend, but I forgive you, sweets. I forgive you. I literally forgive you, sweets. I'm serious. And I'm going to go to the next girl. That was my friend. I'm going down this list, and I got a whole list of people. One.
Yeah, March
That-
was
thank
March
you.
was one. Look, March was one.
My mama, I love you, mama, and I do forgive you for not being here. And I understand you always told me you're not gonna always be here. And I would say this, mama, I would never ever feel like I was mad at you for leaving this earth or anything because, mama, you taught me some things that I never thought. Like you taught me to be the person like F what everybody gotta say. And I think you always told me this: get out here and get this money. Fuck what people gotta say. If you need to leave a job, leave a job. If you need to leave a person out of your life, leave them out of your life. But don't ever play like that because in real life, it took 9 months for me to be created. And she went through holy hell. I was her first child, y'all. Yeah. And this woman, what I would tell you is I forgive her. Like all the shit I put her through, please, mama, I know you can forgive me. And I know she did because we literally talked the last week of her life. Yeah. And what I would say is that lady gave me, seriously. Yeah, now, 3, I forgive my grandma. I love you, grandma, and I hope you're watching. And I know you're proud of me right now. I know you're proud of me. But I really want to say, grandma, I am so sorry if we do have a bad relationship right now. And I know this is not the time or the place for something like this. But I love you, grandma, and you always told me to speak my mind. And what I would tell you is, as you can see, look at your grandson out here telling people how to do things and moving. Do you hear me? Moving that weight, okay? I ain't out here selling no drugs. I ain't out here being crazy. I'm literally using my talent to make things pop. But I love you, grandma. You named me a person that was, and I'm going to say it. My name is Joshua, you guys. And I know y'all know my name is Joshua. It's Joshua Emmanuel. And my mama and my grandma. And my grandma actually is the person that named me. And she always said it means God be with us. And when I say that I feel like God is always around me, and I don't mean to preach, because I know I've been talking crazy this whole episode, but I don't mean to preach. But what I will say is I am happy to have that name. And I love you, grandma. And I hope everything works out with you no matter what. Period. Now, 4.
I agree.
4. I will say this, my exes, F y'all, but I do forgive everything y'all did to me. Because guess what? Y'all had me grow and know what not to have in my fucking life, ever. What not to have and what to know not to allow in my life. Because in real life, abuse is not what I needed. Mentally, physically, all of that. Y'all put me through some things that I knew. I was like in basic training. Do you hear me? Basic training, y'all. I feel like I was in the Squid Games in them relationships. Do you hear me? Baby, I was in these Squid Games, honey. I was in the Hunger Games. Do you hear me?
It's a million games in the world.
I was Peter, baby.
And it was the Squid Games.
Girl, or even Harry Potter when he was doing that. When he was doing that, you know, Harry Potter. Do or die. Yeah, I was in the Squid Games, girl. Squid Games. I was giving Squid Games. Sorry. So I'm gonna say that them exes put me through some. I feel like I was crazy. And I feel like every day I want to get in my car and run them over. Yeah. But I'm not promoting violence.
There we go. We don't
5. I forgive myself for not knowing my own potential. Because this podcast should have been out long before of all of this. I forgive Bisha. I forgive Jayla. I forgive Jayonce. I forgive Joshua. I forgive Emmanuel. I forgive all of the people that is up there in my mind. I'm not crazy if anybody want to know that. Mind your business. B.
That part.
Mind your business. But I do forgive myself. And what I would say, seriously, you have to know when to say I forgive myself for not knowing my own potential, because all my friends see it and they always push me to do that. And I would say sometimes I ignore them and sometimes I actually do it. Yeah. But I'm the do it kind of bitch now. Yeah. Know that.
I gotta do better with that.
But I'm gonna let Pearl give out her forgivenesses to these people.
I ain't got that many. But since we on the topic of self, I'm gonna start with myself as well. I gotta do better with, not dimming down my light. You know what I'm saying? For other people, it's okay. We all can shine. You know what I'm saying? Without me having to dim my light. So I forgive myself first and foremost as well. Ooh, this ain't never been said. This gonna be my last one. Listen, cause this one, if you know me, you know this one big. Leon, I forgive you, nigga. If you know, you know. But and T Love gonna watch this and be like, "That's my bitch right there." Leon, I forgive you. You took me through some shit. You changed me. I will admit. But you changed me into a motherfucking monster. So thank you. And I forgive you. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know. Do y'all history.
So
you know.
Just to sum up this episode, y'all, you gotta be okay with being okay without an apology. You gotta be okay with just being okay.
Yeah, and not mad.
Why are you overthinking these apologies and I forgive and all that? Be okay with being okay. Like, stop pushing the effort, because guess what? It's like a D. Honey, if you keep pushing it in that asshole or that cat baby, it's gonna bleed. And you want something to bleed? You going to jail, honey. You're going to jail. I know that's a little vulgar. I'm so sorry. This is not a kid-friendly podcast anyway, so I don't know even why your children watching this. You're going to jail, people. Letting your kids watch this.
Going to jail.
You're going to jail, and I'm calling the police, and I'm calling DCS immediately. Once you get done watching this, I'm watching you. You heard it. What you gonna do about it? But like I said, for real, you got to be okay, and you cannot push the effort, because at that point, I feel like you're being over aggressive.
Right.
You're being overly aggressive, and I feel like you're just trying to do too much. Like, stop doing all that. Like, if a person wants you, they'll want you. And also, quit over apologizing.
There you go.
Why are we over apologizing? We don't owe people nothing in this world at all, baby. What Dolph say?
Listen. What he said a lot. Look.
Preach.
Okay.
You don't owe anybody.
Young nigga, get
He said you don't owe nobody in this world, because guess what? Ain't shit in this world free.
Nothing.
Because guess what? He went out there and got out the mud. That's my nigga Dolph. I miss Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph, y'all.
R.I.P. the
Seriously, ending the episode, R.I.P. Dolph.
R.I.P. the flipper. For sure.
You got the right one, but the wrong podcast. It's your boy JB. This is episode 2, part 2. This is season 2. You got the right one, but the wrong podcast.
There you go.
It's your boy JB. Checking out.
Absolutely not.
I asked around in your city, nobody knew who you was. All the capping you was doing, it didn't even get you no buzz. You thought you ate or whatever, but you forgot I was the one. The glasses don't mean I'm a teacher, but let me teach you a little something. I'm big pressure, I'm a stepper. Anybody around me, they a blessing. I'm known to keep my haters guessing. I like it bald, Uncle Fester. If you need pizzazz, I can bless you. I can charge it up.
What's good? It's your boy JB. Guess what? Fuck around and find out. It's season 2. Guess what? I hope you've subscribed, you've liked, you comment on this video, or possibly if you're listening, just make for sure you've shared this to your friend, your family member, and guess what? You got the wrong one but the right podcast. It's the J Podcast.
Cause it's